Hey everybody, what's going on? I'm sorry I didn't get the responses up. A couple people made responses, and I just got home now. I put the video up, and I got called into work early for a wedding tomorrow. So I had to run out the door, and I was mindful of that when I left, but Hempseed Act was the only one who had put up a video response, so I approved hers, and I said as soon as I got home, I said to myself, as soon as you get home, check your email and make sure nobody got left out. I did it as a video response to Salem Manuel's video. He didn't respond back. I don't know if he didn't see it or I think a lot of the big guys on YouTube, they don't dig me so much. And like I said, you like me or you don't like me. There's no way of changing that. But I still put videos out, and I don't get jammed up about it. As far as I'm not that needy. I don't need that much attention. But I did want to do this review last night of the some people call it the Beast or Milwaukee's Best. Against Miller High Life. They're both made by Miller. And another thing about the video, when I put the video up, I tried to stress it as much as I could. I didn't want to make the video offensive. I was born in the North. Eventually I'll probably relocate to Vermont or down south. Those are two places that I really like. And Reverend Tommy Tutone put a video up in response to mine, and I can definitely relate to that. As being from the North and really growing up with the cold every year, it's hard to move down south and get into that heat. If you grew up here your whole life in the cold, and I used to work outside. I used to operate a backhoe and heavy equipment and tractors and stuff. Do a lot of farming, and once you get used to the winters and in the cold, it's hard to go someplace where it's bubbling hot. To me, it's almost like torture. It's nice in little doses, and I mean, when I say little doses, it's like 3 days. And I know every time I travel down south, I want to run into the air conditioning. I mean, literally, in the wintertime, I keep my house at probably 55 degrees, and in the summertime, even with the air conditioner, I keep it about 60. So I can definitely relate to that. I think that's one of the only things that hold me back from moving to Arizona or the South is I just can't take the heat. But enough of me jabbering my jaw here. And another thing, a lot of people find the videos that I do funny, and I'm not trying to be funny, but people do take me as funny, and I take that as a compliment. So, and I appreciate all the subscribers. I do read all the comments. I may not answer every comment, but I do read them all. Salty Shellback left a really long comment about different accents. He's been all over the place. So when I listen to him, I don't hear an accent. But a lot of people always say I have a very strong New Jersey accent. But like I said, those Jersey accents you see on MTV, that's the trash they bust in from Staten Island. Oh yeah. All right, so let's do the beer review here. Miller High Life. And everybody knows I like Miller High Life, so I probably will be biased, but this is another Miller product. And I tell you, they're almost the same exact price. I picked them up for almost the same. The Miller High Life was $1.50 more. Milwaukee's Best Premium. This is what this is. I've never heard of it. I've never even seen it before. I've seen Milwaukee's Best, and for some reason, when I see it, my shopping cart moves faster down the aisle away from it. So let's see. Make sure I have this in frame. Okay, I do. Maybe a little bit down, a little bit more. Yeah. And again, I just want to reiterate that I really appreciate the people doing the videos. And if people on YouTube like me, I'm happy they do. If they don't like me, it doesn't bother me too much. But I don't have anything to gain out of it other than friendship with people and talking back and forth and having a good time and meeting new friends. So, okay, this is the Miller High Life. It has it's almost exactly the same color, but you see, this is a head. This looks like soap. I'll try the Milwaukee's Best first. Hey, okay. Milwaukee's Best first. Premium, no less. It says on the can here, it says, made by Miller, brewed for freshness and classic taste. Now, I had the ice beer, the Milwaukee's Best ice beer, and it was really good. I was actually surprised. I don't have such high expectations for this one. A passion for quality shows in every beer we brew. It's about making something you can be proud of, or take pride in, excuse me. Well, that's lame. Yeah, there's no way to dance around that. This tastes like watered down beer. It smells like nothing. It smells like nothing. No, it doesn't smell like anything. I notice when this beer gets warm, it smells like yeast, but most beers do. All right. You know what it tastes like? It tastes like near beer, like O'Doul's or Cutter or any of those half-ass non-alcoholic beers. That's what it tastes like. It has just a foul taste. I know I went 2 years without drinking, and I still always wanted a cold beer. So I would buy those ones like Sharps, O'Doul's, Cutter. There was another one like Ken's or something like that, and you would drink them, and you'd say to yourself, "What the hell am I drinking this for? This is horrible." You want a cold beer, so I switched over and started drinking ginger ale, like Boylan soda, like the natural sodas. You see, ginger ale like Canada Dry and Schweppes, it's okay to mix with Crown Royal or something like that, or Jack Daniels, but drinking it on its own, it's not as good as the boutique ginger ales like Boylan's. It tastes it's a real ginger flavor, like it's overpowering almost. And when you pop the bottle, I mean, it smells like pine cleaner in the house. That's how strong it is, and you get the benefits. Eating ginger is very healthy for you, and it also prevents a lot of internal parasites. So that's why they give you ginger with your sushi. Like when you eat the sushi, a lot of times you could run the risk of getting a worm. And some of these worms, like if you eat rare fish, like out of a lake, you run the potential of getting a internal parasite. So that's that's the reason why they put that ginger, that shaved pickled ginger, on the plate. Some people chew on it and go, "Ooh, that's disgusting." Me personally, I think it's kind of cool. It's almost like a breath mint. At the same time, it keeps you from getting worms. Another way to keep yourself from getting worms is getting the sushi grade tuna or sushi grade mackerel or salmon and freezing it below zero for a couple days, and then defrosting it, and then making your sushi. It's a lot safer than pulling your fish out of the creek and making sushi out of it. So this is lame. Now the High Life. Everybody knows I like High Life, so that tastes like a beer. It tastes hops. It tastes like beer. It also has no smell, but that's because I keep the beer blistering cold. I keep the refrigerator at 30, almost 35 degrees. That's the way I like to drink beer. I like to drink beer just before it freezes. I find it more enjoyable. especially on a hot day. So in short, in closing this video, I really want to say I appreciate all the comments, I appreciate the video responses, and you know, I like talking with you guys back and forth. A lot of times I have a very busy day and I run around like crazy, and when I get home I like to spend a good hour and a half on YouTube just replying to comments and rapping back and forth with people. So I just want to say I appreciate it. Later, guys.